Alright, in this video, we are going to go over the warm-up settings and what exactly each element means and how that will improve and affect your reputation in the net positive way. So firstly, if you created a mailbox just recently, you probably don't have your warm-ups turned on at all. So you want to go ahead and click on this little tab here and turn on your warm-ups, which will then give you access to the overview, which we'll look at in a separate video. So starting from the top, we have something called the total number of warm-up emails per day. So now these are the number of warm-up emails that are going to be sent from your particular mailbox to another mailbox within the warm-up pool. At the time of recording this video, there's about 200,000 active, well-reputed, and well-aged mailboxes within the warm-up pool. So you're in very good company. So this setting over here is saying that 40 messages will be sent in a humanized, naturalistic way to these particular these other mailboxes in the reputation pool. But since it's a completely fresh mailbox, what's going to happen is you can have the option to turn on daily ramp up. That means every single day, 5, then 10, then 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, until it reaches the total number of warm up emails per day is reached, it will incrementally increase. Now, along that period, once 40 is reached using this daily ramp up, if you've turned on this daily ramp up, after that point on end, it will randomize the number of warm-up emails sent each day between a variance of 26 to 40 in this particular setting that I've selected. Now I can do that at 33 to 40 as well. Why this is important is all in the element of humanizing, because no one's ever going to go ahead and send 40 emails consistently every single day, because that's just not how the world works. So by having a variance over here, it allows for a certain level of randomization of number of emails that are sent out from your mailbox to go to another mailbox and so on and so forth. Now comes the second part, which is your reply rate. Look, unless you really know what you're doing, never go with a 100% reply rate, because no one ever replies to 100% of your emails. The usual appropriate numbers that we work with is usually anywhere between 40 to 60, maybe pushing it 70%. So because that is a natural experience where someone does not respond to all their emails at every single date, every single time. To allow for that as well, what Smartly does is it blends the 60%. So let's just say you receive, or let's say you send out 40 emails. Let's just go with the easy maths, right? Let's say you send out 10 emails. You're not going to get 6 emails as a reply on the same day, because again, that's not natural. Sometimes the emails are replied back immediately, sometimes emails are replied back over a span of a few hours, and sometimes the emails are replied back in a day or two. So this is blended 60% for that particular day. So at any point in day, you might have replies from that day itself as well as days from the past. So just keep that in mind. Now we've got something called the custom warm-up identifier. This is one of our core unique features, and what it does is it cloaks your warm-up messages to be hidden from the popular ESPs in the market, because guess what? No one likes having warm-ups being sent in their ESP being email service provider. So this way you get a unique two-worded phrase that you can use to identify in your own inbox to maybe not have that clutter your main master inbox itself. So you can use these as identifiers. So you have two advantages over here. This text is going to be injected into the warm-up copy, and because it's a phrased word, it can almost act as a noun, and it will hide itself from, perhaps, let's just say, thousands if not millions of emails always consisting the same warm-up tag, whatever that SLW tag, right? We obviously know ESPs are very smart and they'll pick that up. So for that reason, the warm-up tag identifier is specific just to this particular mailbox and all the messages that it receives. As a result, it's going to make it extremely difficult for any ESP to go ahead and pick that up as a warm-up message, therefore attributing to your natural reputation as you go up. The last one is auto adjust. Now, the reason why we tend to use this feature a lot is simply because of the utility that it offers. And what that means is you might have an actual campaign, and during that campaign, you might be sending out messages, right? But once that campaign is finished, you may not want to go ahead and let those mailboxes be dormant. You want those mailboxes to be actively used. And since they're being actively used, you want to go ahead and then manage that. You want to go front and back between 100 mailboxes, turn them off, turn it on, and so on and so forth. Don't worry about that. With the auto adjust feature, the way it easily and simply works is whenever a campaign is active, it will auto adjust the warm up sending to ensure that you're not over sending too many messages, and it's blended to about 40 to 50 going out, right? Including the outbound campaign and your warm up messages. Not only that, one thing, if your campaign goes ahead and turns off, that means this mailbox is not part of an active campaign anymore. It will automatically adjust it back to the original warm-up settings that it originally started with. So let's just say 40 in this case. Now, the third thing that it does is a massive win is in a situation your mailbox is perhaps struggling with a high reply rate for an active campaign it's part of. This system will automatically dynamically adjust the reply rates for the length of that campaign to overpower a low reply rate, therefore ensuring that it's always battling and helping your mailbox improve its reputation as is part of an active campaign. So it's a win-win-win situation for you. So there you go. This is the general settings for the warm-up section. And if you've got any other questions, you can check out the slurry of videos that we've been pushing out for you to help you improve your deliverability as well as ensure that you've got consistent reputation and smashing those deals. See you in the next one.